What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright guys, two things to address today. Number one, my boy Rokage put out a video. I haven't checked it out. Go ahead and check it out. He is going to be not quitting all the way, but pretty much almost indefinitely stopping Street Fighter Duel content. So real quick on this, I just want to talk about it. Do I blame him? Absolutely not. Here's the thing, and I think you guys have already kind of felt this from me as well. We've slowed down our content pretty drastically now. I don't do daily SFD videos, but I do them enough still to say it is still part of the repertoire of games. Am I going to continue stopping? Probably not, because let's be real. I've done so many videos on this game, and I built such a big community with you guys that I would feel that it wouldn't be doing you justice to just completely stop, right? That's number one. Do I blame Rokage? Absolutely not. Again, Hayes put out a video saying he's sticking with SFD. Hey, you know what? That's also, I'm pretty much in the middle, right? I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm going to do SFD content, maybe daily, maybe not. Sometimes I'll miss a day here and there. Do I feel the greatest about the status of the game? I think we all know where I stand with this. And I think I know where you guys stand with this as well. So, for me personally, some of you guys are asking, like, are you also going to stop? No, I'm not going to stop. Like, I mean, I built such a good relationship with everybody, and I have still enough love for this game, for the game itself, to continue wanting to play it. Okay, so let's go with that. Now, I have tried out Diviner Rose maxed out, so I want to give you the brand new. I think this is important because of how hard it's been lately to get yourself Divination tokens. I'm going to give you the brand new setup for Divination, and a couple things we want to talk about real quick regarding this as well. Okay, so as you guys know, in the previous few Divination priority videos, we've talked about stopping Bison at SSS. Now keep in mind, this is still the case, but with Soul Power out and the future of other characters most likely coming out with Soul Power, Bison may eventually need to be put back in here to push to SSS +2 at the very minimum. Okay, so you can do one of two things here. You can stop a Bison at SSS, continue going for other characters so you can build up your teams, or you can plan ahead for the future, get Bison to SS2+ now, and just stop for there. You can always push to 5 if you want. You'll open up substitution as well. It's not a necessity. Hell, SSS +2 right now is not a necessity because Bison still does his job extremely well at SSS. Now we're going to talk about the actual other units that sit in here and whether they're worth it or not. So there have been a couple changes now to who you should focus on, okay? Number 2 is still going to be Sagat. In my opinion, he's still number 2. Still the best unit for PvP, still the best unit for PvE between Bison and everybody else, okay? Bison's the only one that stands a chance against him on that one. So I would 100% be putting Sagat second. Now, with the introduction of T-Cammy being put in every single event just to complete her SSS, so you can get her 6 cards, you can focus on getting a really good boss killer, T-Cammy would be my number 3, okay? Just so you guys are aware, much easier. Vega is up there as well. I'll put him at number 4 if you need a DPS. So choose between the two. You don't need both. You definitely do not need both. Okay? I mean, it's good to have both, but if you're free to play especially, it's going to be really hard. So I will go Bison, Sagat, T-Cammy personally because she's a better DPS in my opinion than Vega is. She requires less in the team. And Vega requires a lot more team synergy for him to really shine. Now, I will say this. The brand new fix to A Chun has given her the best support slot, in my opinion, in all of the Divine sections. So A Chun, I would say, you don't need SSS for her either, by the way, guys. You can go up to SS and just open her FS if you want. If you want to push her to SSS, you can. Her 6 cards are incredible. But she is now really good in tag position. So I put her as number 4, okay? She'd probably be the best support. Number 5, I'd say Summer Ibuki. I'm finding less and less use for her now that I've seen a lot of people use her. Mostly for like Shadowlands and some other content, but there's too many trigger units, right? Number 7, I will put Rose still because she's easy to get and complete. Now that they fixed Juri, she's actually really, really good. But you should be able to get her through the shop. So I wouldn't focus on using her in Divination, although she should be now a priority for DPS because they fixed her Shadow Topeka for mentioning this and testing it. Apparently she works now and she's much better than she ever was. And same with Gen. Both of those units are really good DPS. Again, Gen though still not the best single target DPS, so you don't really need him. He's just a bonus to have, okay? So I would say Juri, but get her from the shop. Do not get her from Divination. That's just a waste of tickets in my opinion. And then I would say Rose would be next up. I'm just trying to think of anybody else here that I might be missing in the list. Yeah, Rose next, and then I will put Divination Rose for last. Now here's the reason why Divination Rose for last, okay? Unless you really are pushing for events, then she'll take up a lot more steps forward. She would actually probably take up Rose's spot as before Rose, and then Rose would be last now. The reason why Rose is last here is because you have S Poison for boss support. You have A Chun now for boss support because of her tag. She works in tag now. And then you have S Yang for boss support. And now you could use Diviner Rose for boss support for a 60% crit, but you need to push her to FS30, okay? So very important, guys, to note these things. So let's go by the order again, okay? So it goes number 1, Bison. Number 2, okay? Number 3, okay? Or number 3, your choice. You can go 3 and 4 if you want really to get both of them. It's up to you. Number 4 or 5. No, sorry, number 4 or 5. Number 6. Or 5, depending on which one you want. I would actually put her 5 and then put her 6, okay? For bosses, number 7, and then number 8. And then these two here, Juri, get through the shop. Do not focus on her in Divination, okay? Because again, it becomes very difficult. Now, on the flip side, you could do something completely different. This is for those that sit in Divination as part of the Divination squad. Now, what you can do also is save your div tickets, get your Bison up to triple S, stop focusing on that completely. Get your Iryu, your Akuma, or your Goken up to triple S with your limited tickets, right here. And then push for your Divination tickets to push them to SSS plus 5. That works. That works as well. Now, Goken does not need SSS plus 5. You can if you want to push him for soul power purposes. But remember, this method is the long method because you're relying on 2 different currencies. You're relying on special tickets to get to triple S, and then you're relying on div tickets after the fact to get these guys to triple S plus 5. Now, if you're going to go between 3 of them, Iryu, Akuma, or Goken, Iryu first, Akuma second, Goken third. That will be the order of the special tickets that you want to go with. I will try my best to do a Goken breakdown and a showcase. Trying to figure out the word. I have no while. I was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Showcase. I'm going to try to do a Goken showcase for you guys. I'm going to try to Mercenary one out. I have used him. He's pretty good. I don't think he is a must-have unit by any means of the stretch at all. So that's why he's third in the list. But Iryu and Akuma are absolutely must-haves for damage purposes, buffing purposes. More Iryu on that part, obviously, and for pretty much every piece of content out there. Okay, if you want to excel, especially. All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. There's your new list for Divination. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments, let me know in the comment sections. I'll see you guys in the next one.